But they lied to us. I never forget the biggest lie I was ever told back when I was 8 years old. My grandmother used to take me to church with her every single Sunday. The choir director lady was named Miss Hattie. Miss Hattie had a hump on her back so fucking big that she used to have her shirt specially made for her. And I know they were specially made for her because they had Hattie on them right here. So now I had seen the hump for years. But this one particular Sunday, I got up enough nerve to ask my grandmother, because you just couldn't ask grown people certain shit. So I asked my grandmother, I said, Grandma, why does Miss Hattie have that hump on her back? When I tell y'all my grandmother hated on Miss Hattie so motherfucking bad, my grandmother said, well, the reason why she got that hump on her back is because she nasty. I said, what you mean nasty? She said, well, the reason why her back swole up like that is because she let men put their mouths on the private parts and they done suck the insides dry. I said, not Miss Hattie. So you can imagine when I became of age to have such a sexual experience, this dude got me all up on the headboard of the bed. I'm beating him in the neck. I'm like, no, nigga, you gonna make my back swell up. Don't do that shit. You gonna make me get a hump in my back. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, shit.
Showed up. What he do?
I called Miss Hattie. I said, Miss Hattie, bitch, where you get your shirts made up?
Oh, boy.
I got a feeling I'm gonna be getting a hump on my back, bitch. I'm telling you.
Supermodel, fresh out of Air magazine, buy her own bottles.
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another installment of the Real Talk Radio Show. I am your host, Craig D, also known as Aura's grandson, and that was my girl, Samore, from her album, The Queen Stands Alone. And that album is off the hook. You guys have got to check that out. Go to iTunes right now and download Samore's album, The Queen Stands Alone. It's about $10 on iTunes, and you will not be disappointed. Samore is absolutely hilarious. You will laugh the entire time. And plus, she's sexy too, fellas. You know, come on. Samore is sexy too. So what's up, Samore? But look, on today's show, we're going to talk about signs that you're getting older. How do you know when it's time to throw in the towel and just accept the fact that you are over the hill? I've already done it. I've already accepted the fact that I am officially an old man. See, I'm an 80s baby. All right, I grew up in the 80s. I came of age in the 80s, you dig? So the game has changed drastically since I was a kid, since like 88, 89, 90. I mean, the game has changed drastically. After all, it has been 20 years. but still, things are so drastically different now than they were when I was a kid. I mean, the music is different. The culture is different. The clothes are different. I mean, I'm just over the hill. I can't relate to a lot of the things I see our young men and women doing. I heard some song the other day. I think it was by Soulja Boy. Something about LOL smiley face. She gonna text me, say she want to say. I mean, and I knew it then. I knew it then. I said, listen, I might as well charge it to the game. Because whenever I try to listen to some of the music that the children are listening to now, I'm always utterly disappointed. I'm not even offended by some of the language, but I'm just disappointed in the quality of the music. Because all the music is doing nowadays is dumbing our kids down. And it's dumbing them down immensely, almost to the point of no return. That song is so stupid. It's so over the top that there's no return. You can't come back after LOL. If you like LOL smiley face, I mean, there's nothing that can be done for you. Alright? But in any event, again, I've accepted the fact that I'm over the hill, and some of you guys need to do the same thing. If you got gray braids in your head and your pants are around your ankles, you need to step it up too. You need to charge it to the game too. You know what I'm saying? If you walking around with a throwback on and you my age, you 37, 38, Sit down somewhere, Negro. Sit down. Don't be walking around with a throwback jersey on at the mall with gray braids. Come on, nigga. Some of us need to sit down. Ladies, if you damn near 40, you know what I'm saying, and you 275, still trying to squeeze into some size 16 jeans, you need to, and your stomach is coming over the damn, you need to sit down too. You know, come on. Your titties damn near on the floor and you still trying to parlay and be sexy. You need to stop too. So anyway, we're going to talk about signs that you're getting older. This is going to be a good show today, so tune in. Make sure you listen to this show. Oh man, what is up in the news? Well, our good old boy Rush Limbaugh is at it again. Have you guys heard about the young man named Marcellus Owens? He's an 11-year-old kid, little black kid, and his mom died of, I want to say pulmonary hypertension or pulmonary heart disease, one of the two. And he's fighting for the Obama health care plan. As I understand it, his mom lost her job and then lost her health care. And as a result, she ended up succumbing to pulmonary heart disease. I think it was. I have to be sure about that. But so he's fighting for health care as well as he should be. He and his grandma, they're all over the place, and very smart little boy. I mean, very articulate. You can tell he's being raised. You know, I mean, just a very proud kid, and I am very proud of this young man for doing what he's doing. But he's been all over the media and on MSNBC and CNN and, you know, everywhere except Fox. Fox is not gonna put the kid on. Fox won't have him. You know, but that's a whole nother story. That's for another day in and of itself. The whole Fox News hustle. That's for a whole nother topic. But this kid, bright, brilliant, articulate, mannerable, well-spoken, everything that you would want as a son or a little brother or whatever. I mean, just an incredible kid. So he's on television talking about, you know, his mom's situation and why we need to get the health care plan passed. Well, Rush Limbaugh had the audacity to say to this young man that his mom would have still died. But hang on, let me just play it, because I don't want to start cussing. So let me just play the clip for it, and I'll let you decide whether or not it was appropriate. First, I'm gonna play some of what Marcellus said, so in order to introduce you to the young man, and then I'm gonna play what Rush Limbaugh said about him. So here's Marcellus coming up.
Coverage in her final days, and now her young son is following in her footsteps all the way to Capitol Hill. We are pleased to have Marcellus Owens join us this morning, along with his grandmother, Gina Owens. Thank you both. Marcellus, tell us a little bit about what's the message that you're telling the members of Congress.
Well, I'm telling the I'm telling the members of Congress that the health care bill should be passed because everybody deserves health care.
Tell me about the situation with your mom. What do you remember about what she was going through and what it was like for her not having coverage?
Well, she was diagnosed with pulmonary hypertension, and she gained a lot of weight, a lot of water gain, and it was hard for her to walk, and she ended up passing away, and I wanted to finish her fight for health care.
So you see how smart this kid is, and you see how articulate he is, okay? Right? So he's a very bright, very smart kid. Now, and he's trying to fight for the health care bill, right? So here's what Rush Limbaugh had to say about this young man.
Now, this is unseemly, exploitative. An 11-year-old kid being forced to tell this story all over just to benefit the Democrat Party and Barack Obama. I would also say this to Marcellus Owens. Well, your mom would have still died because Obamacare doesn't kick in till 2014 if they sign it this year.
So what do you say about that, ladies and gentlemen? The only word I can use to describe those comments by Limbaugh, it's unbelievable. I mean, I don't know what else to say. But it's typical of Rush Limbaugh and Glenn Beck and